Welcome, viewers. This episode I will be covering all of the enemy skills that I missed in my original playthrough of the game. This is extra episode 1 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Extra episode 2 may have one more co-commentator, but it also may not. We'll have to just sit and see. These guys, you learn the level 4 suicide off of, and there it goes. Yeah, level 4 suicide brings you into auto-critical. Not a very good thing to have happen to you. But level 4 suicide you have to have in order to get another enemy skill, which is the one we're going to be going for next. In the meantime, let's go on and just finish this enemy off. Yeah, might as well pull out a high wind. Next episode, we'll be showing off the other... Oh, by the way, this is something to note. Level 4 suicide also inflicts many. But more importantly, like I was saying, next episode I'll be showing off the limit breaks of everyone else. So, in other words, all the limit breaks that I haven't shown off so far. So, pretty much all of everyone else's limit breaks and 2 of Cid's limit breaks. Ooh, I got a message. Give me a second, viewers. I gotta reply to this guy. There we are. Okay, so yeah, for this you need Mimit Grains, at least one. I get multiples just because, you never know. May as well anyway, since I got a fuck ton of money. But more importantly, you need Mimit Greens and only Mimit Greens. Just like for what we used to get the contained materia in the middle region. And we have to run into a very specific Chocobo setup. We got Chocobo with 2 birds either behind or in front of them, and you're going to need to immediately use the Mimit Green on them and have whoever's got the enemy skill use level 4 suicide. Usually it'll get right back up, but more importantly, just to show it off, it's a level 16, so level 4 suicide works on it. This is the most widely used enemy or Chocobo setup to get this, but more importantly, when you use the Mimic Green on it, and then level 4 suicide, it will use the Choco Buckle, which I think does minuscule damage, but also inflicts a variety of status ailments. I don't know, I never use it. Most of the enemy skills in the game are, for lack of a better word and worse word, completely useless. But we got Chocobuckles, so I'm going to be editing forwards. These guys, the giant bird things. You need to manipulate them as soon as possible, viewers. And I mean it when I say as soon as possible, because these guys will run out of SP fast. There we go. And we can get them to use the White Wind. It's a healing thing. So there we go, White Wind learned. And just to show you why I say do it as fast as possible, level 17 and only 2 MP left. Yeah, if he would have gotten one more attack off, I would have not been able to get that enemy skill. I'd have had to start all over again and find that guy. I'm not getting enemy skills in any particular order, but I'm not getting any enemy skills in any particular order, just as they come to me. Anyways, next up, I did speed this section up because it took them forever to get them to use that question mark enemy skill on Cloud. And all in all, this took about 20 minutes for them to actually use it on Cloud. It was really fucking annoying. They'll use it every... I don't know exactly what makes them use it, other than it being completely fucking random, but it seems every time you do a new sort of attack, whether it's Death Blow or Quadra Slash or some sort of magic attack, they seem to use it. Like, see, I use Scan and it starts spamming. In fact, it literally spams it 3 times on Yuffie. It pisses me off. But either way, it took forever for this guy to use it on Cloud. I could have just stopped the video after showing the enemy skill, but nah. I felt like showing it off, showing that Cloud got it and all that fun stuff. And I don't know if you can manipulate them, but I seem to remember you being able to manipulate these guys. But it was a pain in the ass getting this guy to use it on Cloud. Normally, I would actually suggest having all 3 alive, and that would sometimes solve the problem. There goes the second hero string. Right here, and there goes the third. Right here, I was trying to show off the damage limit break glitch, but I forgot that Cloud has Ribbon and therefore is immune to Berserk status. To do it, you gotta be really quick on the draw, because pretty much right as soon as you put the Berserk put in the Berserk thing, you got to immediately use Death Blow. That way it actually uses that as the thing. And hey, there we go! Enemy skill, quadruple question mark. But yeah, I forgot I had Ribbon on Cloud, so... derp! But you gotta use... you gotta use anywhere between 18 to 20 hero strengths, and these are the Adamantoise, or Adamantium, or I don't fucking know. Adamantian enemy. There we go. That'll work. Anyways, you learn the Death Force from this enemy, and literally, I don't know what that does. Literally, I have no fucking clue. Next up in the Wutai area, along with the Adamantoise, is the Razor Weeds, who we will learn the Magic Hammer from. And there we go, Magic Hammer. Now, there's another reason why I'm in this area, because I didn't show it off in my main Let's Play. I said I was coming back here, and I have. There is an area that you use the Leviathan scale on, in the Wutai district, or Wutai area, or Wutai something or other. But more importantly, head to the Wutai area, and... wrong way, dumbass. So let's pop into the Wutai town, where if we go up to Mount Wutai, whatever it's called, we can use the Leviathan scale, get a weapon, and a materia. And that's cool. Let's see, my progress in my Monument to Your Sins achievement for Halo Reach is going along just fine. Unfortunately, episode, or mission 6 is a little screwed up. The audio got lagged and all that fun stuff. Got a dragon lance, scale of the sea god used, and yeah, we can proceed onwards. Where we can go all the way down. We will, and it's kind of hard to see, get the Steel as Well materia. What the Steel as Well materia does is you junction it to anything, say you junction it to fire, and whenever you use fire, it will also do the Steel command. If you junction it to Deathblow, it pretty much acts like Mug. Anyway, skipping ahead, these parasites that I was talking about earlier in the Let's Play, we can actually learn 2 enemy skills off of these guys. We got enemy skill 1, level 5 death, and make sure that whoever you used manipulate, or whoever had manipulate isn't level 5, and enemy skill number 2, magic breath. There we go. I'm not quite sure what element Magic Breath is, but it seems that both Cloud and Sid had Drain for it. So, let's continue on downwards because we need to run into yet more enemies in the Northern Crater region. And in fact, this is one of the enemies now. Meet the Dark Dragon. We ran into this guy earlier, but I never bothered getting his enemy skill. Dark Dragon Breath is not the one... Actually, we can learn 2 enemy skills from this guy, but we'll see that in just a second or two. We can learn Laser. Such a random enemy skill to learn from a dragon. And, after I heal, you can learn Dragon Force, which is yet another one of the enemy skills where I have no idea what it does. Like, it seems to do something, but I just don't know. Anyways, now that that's all taken care of, let's go on and take out Mr. Dark Dragon. Laser! Okay, it's dead. And we shall proceed onwards. I think I just edit ahead. Yep, there it goes. Edit it on ahead. We're heading to the left path, or the right path this time around, where we can learn from 3 new enemies. Well, 2 new enemies and 1 we ran into on the final stretch to the final boss. But, let's go on and proceed. On, climb down. And battle with one of the enemies that I needed to run into. But I edited that out because I did not get the enemy skill off of it. That one was the... Getting that enemy skill is quite literally the most pain-in-the-ass enemy skill to get. And hey! Here we go. Hot chick, let's go on and get your enemy skill. Normally you'll actually run into her with frogs around her, and it's kind of annoying if that happens because you get toaded all the fucking time. But more importantly, Angel Whisper is pretty much a full heal, but it's only a single target spell, so why bother getting it? And let's proceed the fuck onwards. I want to kneel because I feel like it. Now you're going to want to be sure you've got elixir on the very top so that way you don't have to scroll through just to find it. Because one of the enemy skills that you get, you have to insta-kill an enemy at the very beginning of the battle before it has a chance to use any MP practically. And this is another enemy skill we'll be getting. Behold, annoying assholes, the Death Dealers. These guys have the most annoying enemy skills to get in the game. The most fucking annoying. This enemy skill is called the Roulette, which, as the name kind of implies, it chooses a person at random. And getting it to happen on whoever you've got the enemy skill materia on is a major pain in the ass. And it's one of the few things that will apparently go through the ribbon. And just insta-kill those asses. And I actually learned something new here, viewers, because there's an enemy I ran into here that I did not know you could run into here. It's extremely fucking out of place to run into him in here, but the bottom line is you can run into a certain enemy in here that has an enemy skill. And that enemy completely raped my party earlier in the Let's Play. So more importantly, let's come up here, get into a battle with a Malboro. I'm ready for you this time, bitch! And this is the Malboro stuff that I was talking about. Normally, it gets an ambush on you and immediately uses bad breath. And that's the most annoying thing about most Malboros. In fact, almost all Malboros in every Final Fantasy game is it will almost always get bad breath off before you're able to attack and manipulate or something like that. More importantly, grab our elixir, and we have one enemy left in this area that I have left to pick up an enemy skill. In fact, I'm just missing two. And I had to leave because this is embarrassing. I actually missed an enemy skill out there, and I could have swore I got it. Bunch of battles. Anyways, I'm going to go on and edit forwards until I get into this fight with the zombie dragon. Dragon zombie, or giant tentacle rape of death zombie. Fuck to find out. Either way, to get this guy to use his enemy skill, you have to use an elixir on him at the very beginning of the battle before he has a chance to use anything that uses MP. And if you do it, you will get the Pandora's Box enemy skill. One of the more annoying enemy skills to get, but only because you have to be fairly quick on the draw to do this. Anyways, let's go on and exit this area, show off this path, come back up the other path. I edited forward there because I had to take a little pause break. And that is, in fact, the end of that path. So, let's go on and go up this path. The only other path that I haven't taken, I took it on screen, but I couldn't show off the items. So, yeah, we get a Turbo Ether there. If you hit X right as soon as you land on that platform, you can hit the all, or you can get the all materia, or mega all materia. So yeah, this is just a little bit of a boring part, just showing off the alternate pathway. Alright, don't know what to commentate about. In fact, this episode's just about over. The only enemy skill I have left to get is Matra Magic. And the enemy skill is a little bit more, or is a little bit more weird than other materias in the sense of, is that when you master the enemy skill, it does not multiply. Anyways, that's that path, so I'm going to go on and edit forwards right about here. Edit. To these guys, the custom sweepers. And, lo and behold, they use Matra Magic immediately. So yeah, this marks the end of the episode. This has been your friendly neighborhood Rage Armor. I'll see y'all next time with the Limit Breaks. Cheers, viewers.